A new idea for 2K26, in-game substitutions. You don't like your matchup, your team needs more shooting, maybe some more defense or rebounding. How cool would it be if you could make a substitution with the builds you've made mid-game? I've had this idea for a while, and I'm still shocked that it's not a thing yet in 2K. I think it might be easier said than done, obviously, but I think this would be a gameplay adjustment for Rec and Pro-Am. To eliminate some confusion or a situation where you might have 5 point guards in the Rec. I think whatever build you load up in would be the only build that you can make a sub for. So if I load up as a center, I can only use other center builds that I've created. I can't load up as a point guard or shooting guard because I think it would be an easy way for people to troll. However, I think this is a really cool idea to allow mid-game substitutions, and God knows we've all made a ton of builds, and sometimes you might think, wow, I wish I had this other build that I made. So let me know down below what you guys think. Like I said, I think it could be a really cool idea. Maybe I'm crazy, but 2K26 custom layup style creator. A huge adjustment in NBA2K26 that could increase gameplay creativity and provide a refreshing new way for players to enjoy the game. This would be similar to the dunk style creator. It's something that I've hoped 2K would have implemented by now. But to me, it's crazy that the easiest shot in basketball is sometimes the hardest way to score in 2K. Dunking is fun, don't get me wrong, but I get so much satisfaction from scoring off a crafty layup. The problem with layups in 2K is half the time I don't know which layup animation I'm going to get, and it could be pretty frustrating. Also, each signature layup package has some really good animations that I like and some really, really terrible animations. For example, why is the Rajon Rondo fake pass layup impossible to do? I can spam the same move 10, 15 times in a row without getting the animation that I want. My proposal is a layup style creator where you can handpick exactly what animations you want. 2K could break it down by categories like they do for dunks. Here's an example of some of the categories that we can use. At the start of the year, I was button shooting, and I felt like there was no visual
What a
cue.
fucking pussy!
I felt like shooting was completely random, and that I was a washed-up PG. That's when I made the switch to rhythm shoot. Since I started rhythm shooting, I have loved where the shooting has been, which could be seen as a hot take. I typically shoot 65-75% from 3 in Pro-Am as a point guard. If I were making the new 2K26, this is how I would approach shooting. First off, RNG always has been in 2K and always will be in 2K. We have to stop blaming RNG as a community.
He does that good. He hides behind that screen for a second after he gives the ball up and he just sprints straight towards the fucking rack. The contest system on defense is currently broken, which balances out the so-called RNG shooting. If 2K makes it easier to contest, then I think they should adjust the shooting sliders to make the green windows bigger. Oh. What a fucking pussy! What a...
And if they keep contests the same, then they should honestly just leave the shooting the same, and we just have to get better and adapt as a community. The only thing that really frustrates me with shooting is the high risk versus the low risk. There's nothing worse than a team that's making 2 or 3 whites in a row in a Pro-Am game when your team is using high-risk shooting. I just don't think it's really fair. So 2K should adjust sliders based on game mode.
He does that good. He hides behind that screen for a second after he gives the ball up, and he just
let me know what you guys think. Like I said,
rack.
I enjoy the shooting right now, but that's just my opinion. So let me know down below in the comments what you guys think, and stay cheesy.